This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the... He's having a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Cleared away. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's a sharp little ball here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Jakobs kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Akanji. Jakobs. Zielinski. Rodri, and the counter is on, and this is Shevchenko. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Jakobs, Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zielinski with the foul. Akanji. That's where it came from. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ødegaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho, spread neatly. And it's claimed by the keeper. Fernandez. Zielinski. Nice bit of trickery. Jakobs venturing down the left. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. Odegaard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Stojkovic. Pirlo. Grimaldo. It's Pirlo. And it's Stojkovic. Salah. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Gets his head on it! And it's a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 9, Danny Olmo.
So, a breakthrough already.
Danny Olmo.
Dunk. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
Mohamed Salah has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Odegaard, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah thinks about the shot. Real chance! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer after 19 minutes is number 27, Serginho.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That pass has been well intercepted. And back it goes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Costa Curta. Now it's Odegaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been knocked clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It'll be a throw-in. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku, very much a player of the moment.
Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
There's the crossfield ball. Rodri gets across to intercept that. And it's Salah. Costa Curta. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Ødegaard stood his ground strongly. Doku has it in a wide position. Ødegaard. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pirlo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Grimaldo. Dani Olmo. Can he finish? Off target by a whisker. Five minutes till the break. Doku gets into a good position. Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Dani Olmo picks it up out wide. Grimaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Van Balten cuts it out. Costa Curta is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Knocks it out wide. Messi. Dunk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Here's a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Dani Olmo going after that. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. There he goes, motoring forward. Nice interception, well timed. Stojkovic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Olmo. Now it's Stojkovic. He's had it taken off him, looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? And this is Shevchenko, and he was alert to it. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Just eases him off the ball, tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Now it's Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Ronaldo. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Now he's done very well to take that back. Just about up to the hour now. Aimed beyond the defence. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball.
Manchester really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now, he's got space here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, that looks a decent ball. And here's Ødegaard. Doku finding himself in space. Flashes it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Short changes him with that pass. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Oh, good spread. Koundé. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Doku. Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away?
Manchester really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Serginho, spread to the right. And it's Serginho. And this is Shevchenko. Well, this could be it. Past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Ødegaard. Played out wide. Gerrard. A picture of focus and alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Stojkovic.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it's...
Mohamed Salah. Number 20. Giroud. Number 17. Shevchenko. Number 9.
And he cuts out the
Dani
supply.
Olmo. Coming on the field. Number 6.
Now it's Haaland. Serginho.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 15, Erling Haaland. Number 10.
And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
It's Luis Suarez! Straight at the keeper.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Serginho. Beckenbauer making good progress. And here's Ibrahimovic. Driving through the middle. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pinches it off him. Azar. And this is Messi. Van Bouten does well to get it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Odegaard knocks it into space. Doku receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Dunk makes the interception. Dunk clears. Now it's Shevchenko. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Serginho does really well there, strong defending. Luis Suarez. So it is still 0-0. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rodri. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lahm getting forward. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. Well, there's the clearance. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played out to the left flank. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Hazard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Lahm scooting forward. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ødegaard. Here's Doku. Beckenbauer gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Shevchenko. Doku finding himself in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they could break here. Zola. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Doku. And he's managed to get free. Doku tries a cross. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. And the ball's gone astray. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Nice looking ball. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Wonderful play, though, the way the players moved the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
Hazard clears it away. In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So off we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that's a key interception. Doku. Ødegaard. Threads one in. That's been intercepted. That's really well cleared. Koundé wins the duel this time. Luis Suarez. Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ibrahimovic. Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. 60 minutes played. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
And the keeper's... And a chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Luis Suarez. Odegaard. Chance here to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Serginho. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Substitutions taking place.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that has not gone well. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Shevchenko! Oh, he's done it! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Best. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
There will be 3
Tries
more
a
added
shot!
time.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. We are into overtime. Time and again they are repelled. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Join me in wishing a happy wedding
So a
anniversary
game of
for
thrills
one of our
and
fan club
tiny
members.
margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
And that is out of play. And across it goes. Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Out towards the flank. Opts to play it back. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking to play him in. Koundé did well to stay calm there. Zielinski. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! And how good was that? A finish of true class. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's got away from it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, this does not look good. He's trying to hit the front line here. Not the most accurate pass. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vardiol tries to pass it through. And it's Ødegaard. Ramani gets across to intercept that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Messi. Messi. Serginho. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ferran Torres. This looks promising. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Sudan leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bellanova really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Shevchenko played out towards the right wing, and he cuts out the supply. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nicely aimed pass. He's under a lot of pressure there. Knocks it into space. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hernandez. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Koundé. Serginho. Here's Doku. Ødegaard. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sudan with the lead.
And he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional goal.
Oh, beautifully deceptive. And the referee has blown for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, there's one of the players of the week. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. Zielinski, lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Well, played right into it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. That's a throw. Nicely weighted. And Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some good work on the right flank here. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pass is just off target. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Serginho, who does have an assist to his name, and he's worked it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Doku.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? And the shot! Zielinski. Vardiol. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Dunk gets it clear. He's found a way through. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Surely now! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Serginho. That's a good run he's making there. He's picked his way through. That's going to go a long way. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vardiol making good progress.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Doku. Number 13.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 27, Jorginho. Number 15, Messi. Coming on the field, number 22, Mbappe. Number 19.
Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Mbappe! Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Rashford, and he's worked it through. Zielinski, Rodri gets a foot in here, and it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Now that is a hefty challenge. Jorginho clears without hesitation. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's the keeper's ball.
Zidane can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Shevchenko. He is Shevchenko! And that is well cleared.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. And he's there to clear it, and reclaimed it in a trice. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
A quick reminder today.
And we look back on the game then. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
He's looking wide. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. Koundé is there to clear. Now that's well seen too. Adams gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep, and don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Batistuta!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Serginho. That's put paid to the danger. And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. Real chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played down the flank. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Doku can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Ødegaard. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Can he get on the end of this? Duke looking to receive it in space. Well, there's the clearance. Great ball if he can get there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ødegaard, spread it left. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And it's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Número 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Just really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's forced to go back. Rodri cuts out the pass. And there's one of the players of the week. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Serginho. And here's Messi. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of this. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Doku. Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Doku just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rodri. Serginho. And it's Ødegaard. And Hernandez. And here's Doku. He's in plenty of space here. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Away we go again.
Manchester can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rodri. And it's Ødegaard. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Look at the space. And the finish! Corner number 2 then. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Serginho.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And he's gone looking for safety. Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Snyder. And that could set him on his way. Diouf. And Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! About as smooth as it gets. Argentina are level. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, Shevchenko! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Shevchenko. Oh, it's come to nothing. Otto, driving forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Great chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Rodri. Serginho. Koundé. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard makes the interception. Up towards the front line. And here's Shevchenko. An uncompromising challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. That's going to go a long way. Argentina have their third corner. And a chance! Oh, he has leathered that. That has not gone well. Right, Shevchenko. That is good alertness.
Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most
Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Doku really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Odo, nicely weighted ball. He's onside! And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hernandez getting forward. Now it's Doku, and he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cannavaro. Batistuta might just make this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed.
And Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective...
Oh no, what has happened here? Nicked it back promptly. Ødegaard does well to get it back. And this is Shevchenko. Rafinha. Raúl is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to clear it. They get a throw in. He intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way, takes a shot! It's a throw-in. Oh, that's a key interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Doku receives it in a wide position. Cafu can clear it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's played it long. Now it's Girassi. And this is Batistuta. Rafinha in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Raúl, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's having a hit! Messi. And Serginho. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold.
And he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Doku! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Hernandez cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his way. Koundé. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Tottenham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aimed beyond the defence. Doku looking to receive it in space. Serginho. Messi. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's a good ball out wide. And here's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
In with the challenge. Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Tottenham genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation and predictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Hernandez. Now it's Doku. Can he latch on to this?
Manchester couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Odegaard. And it's Serginho. There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Odegaard. And that has put paid to that. For half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Shot a goal! Raul gets it away. Matheus Cunha. Ekitike. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Tottenham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Doku. Knocks it into space. Odegaard. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafinha. Cafu. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ekitike. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. So much time and space here. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Sergio Girassi. Number 3, Batistuta. Number 11, Rafinha.
That should get the job done.
Ekitike. Number 13.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 35, Doku. Number 19,
Vicious ball here.
Almada.
Well played. That has
Number
snuffed
7,
out the danger.
Bravo.
Serginho. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Some resolute defending there. Now, can they get him away? And Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Lukaku. Chooses to go crossfield. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Doku on a strong run here, and he's managed to get free. Now can he find a finish? And he's managed to get rid.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Just eases him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely spread. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Doku. He has found the way through. Takes a shot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He is through here. Ruben Diaz. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Nicely aimed pass. No, he's not getting his way this time. Odegaard. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. This looks promising. Look at this chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Doku stood his ground strongly. Chance, surely! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
And that will be the final act. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick announcement for the
Shevchenko
benefit
taking
of
in Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And it's Batistuta. Back to the keeper it goes. Ødegaard just eases him off the ball, looking to play him in, spread neatly. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Serginho. Now Ødegaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shevchenko. Chance! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Is there a shoot? And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got away. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Silvestre. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hernandez. Rodri. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Serginho will not want to lose out. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's a loose ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Van Nistelrooy. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Bouten. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Batistuta. Takes a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Schneider. Schneider scooting forward. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Doku. Serginho. Odegaard. Odegaard! Superb from Odegaard! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now there's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Batistuta.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Dunk has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Rodri. Doku. Very much a player of the moment. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Batistuta.
3 minutes added time.
Messi. Odegaard. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice bit of skill. Oh, great chance! And he is dashing away. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled it. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please be made aware.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again.
Manchester can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland running with intent. And they've got a throw. And it's Messi. Dunk, spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Van Nistelrooy. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Messi. It's a good foot in there.
Picked out brilliantly. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Schneider.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely aimed pass.
Shevchenko. Van Nistelrooy. Messi.
Van Basten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got away.
Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found space here.
Schneider.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Van Basten tries to clear. Mbappe.
Shevchenko.
Dominates aerially so often.
And it's Messi.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's out once more. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he whips it in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Schneider.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Shevchenko. Look at this. Can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Baresi.
Is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked out the run. It's Schneider! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Drives it in. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so...
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! It's a goal! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's opted for the long pass. That has ended up in no man's land.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Zielinski. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to clear it. Batistuta. Neymar. And he's quick to return it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks
And
ahead.
a quick announcement today that memorabilia.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, well played. Great chance! Might be danger here. Shot could be on. In comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a really well-measured ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And the shot! There it is!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood.
Doku! Oh, it's come loose. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Goulart plays it short. Backward it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That's going wide left. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Spread it left. Mbappe! And he's gone backward here. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. And it's slung out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? What a throw in. Howson, and that's going right the way across.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's destined for the flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Donnarumma with the clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Aims beyond the defence. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Half an hour played now. And that could set him on his way. He is chance! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Dunk, certainly one of the players of the week. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Doku. Doku. And it's made its way to him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Dunk. Silvestre producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now
it's Lewandowski.
Ødegaard knocks it into space, and it's been played through.
Shevchenko, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard...
Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Distributed tidily.
Now it's Messi.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
And this is Shevchenko. Tries a shot! Yes!
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
The movement's so...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Manchester absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but
And
for
a
how
quick
long?
reminder today,
It's
everybody,
anyone's
to
guess.
make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
So off we go again. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Serginho.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
He has found the way through. It's their second corner of the game. Messi
With the short one.
and now they can spring out of defence. He's got away.
The Messi
Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Shevchenko finds himself offside.
And it's Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard.
Rodri. Rodri.
Driving forwards.
Lewandowski.
This game already looks like a fait accompli. Mbappe, rapid and full of intent.
Rodri.
And it's Shevchenko. This looks promising. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the left flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. Oh boy, this fella is flying. You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is...
And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Doku has the space to scheme. Bayer herring after the ball here. Crossed in again. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Shevchenko. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's had it nicked away. Dunk is the guilty party there. Now it's Neymar. Foot in. It's a throw-in. Zanetti. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll learn.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. And it's Ødegaard. McAllister. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
And it's Messi. Ødegaard with a definite foul there. There's a quick free kick. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. Hakimi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Impressive jump!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri tries a deft little ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hakimi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Messi, upright and purposeful. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? That is a brilliant interception. Messi to McAllister. And it's Hakimi. He is through here. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dunk gets a foot in here. Hakimi. McAllister.
De Jong. Great ball, and he's in here.
McAllister.
Has it out wide and in space. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But they've got it again.
And it's De Jong. To McAllister. And it's Pedri. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And can he finish it? And he's found the net!
And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted.
And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance! Messi with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the...
Doku! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Messi. Oh, such a clever touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half.
And it's made its way to him.
So it's going to be another corner.
Corner number 2 then. Messi
Plays it short.
cleared without hesitation. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And this is Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. He's got away. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Odegaard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in plenty of space here. Terrific effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Rodri. And here's Doku. And here's Odegaard. Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Messi
Goes short. Messi.
That's going across goal. Chance, surely!
And he's straight offside.
Odegaard.
Shevchenko.
Big chance! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
He's having a shot! Goal!
The goal scorer after 66 minutes is number 4.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Hakimi.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Modric.
Right, Shevchenko. Konate cuts it out.
De Bruyne. Modric.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
For Xavi Alonso. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Modric. And it's Modric. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And reclaimed it in a trice.
It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Pulls it back.
De Bruyne.
Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind.
There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Odegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, good climb! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Dunk.
Clears without hesitation.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him.
With official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And there goes the final whistle.
A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is...